Hello, Decay here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're back on the world, well, to hopefully try and get a Dilophosaurus exhibit in. So I'm going to quickly preface something, and that is, well, sorry about the lack of content the last week or so, especially this week, and the fact that this video is going up so late. Uni really just is hitting a lot harder this semester, and my schedule's a bit more full than I kind of realized it was going to be, which means I just have a bit less time. So if there are days where I miss videos, or if maybe in the next week or two I permanently cut down how many videos are going up a week, well, I say permanently, temporarily cut down videos until like the summer. Yeah, that's why. So yeah, that's kind of just what's happening right now, so sorry about that. But anyway, I feel like I'm always mentioning I'm running out of time or I'm busy or stuff like that, so you guys are probably used to it. You guys probably expect it by now. But anyway, yeah, today we're gonna hopefully work on the Dilos, get them situated in a new exhibit. Well, I say new, it's really just gonna be an expansion to this exhibit, isn't it? What was it we were thinking? The bridge, right? A bridge under here going over here somewhere potentially. We'll see what ends up happening. You know, heck, I might even just do most of this work on a live stream and then maybe do a time lapse or something. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm just not entirely sure yet what we're gonna be working on, but we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna get started on this, and I'll bring you guys back when some progress has been made. All right, we're back, and not too much has actually been finished. In fact, a progress report isn't really what we're here for. Although, yeah, I did clear out a bunch of trees, and I've actually started, well, if we hop in here real quick, you can see I've started digging out the, well, the exhibit itself. However, the real reason I'm making this jump cut is because Fossils and Archaeology actually updated about an hour ago. So yeah, it wasn't a big update, it's just a bug fix mostly. So there isn't going to be a mod review on it, in all honesty, just because there isn't a lot to show off. However, it is an incredibly good update, in my opinion. It just fixes a lot of problems Fossils has been having for, I don't know, however long it's been since the last update. So yeah, I would highly suggest go update it, and I believe this is the last 1.12 update, at least the way it sounds. This is it. This is our final 1.12.2 update before the mod officially moves over to 1.16 following with what I think is the paleontology update. I don't know, but yeah, anyway, that's super cool. It's super exciting to see that yeah, that we're getting a new update. I love bug fixes, and it's something, if you guys have been on any of the live streams we did earlier last year, it was something I talked about it for a super long time, that we needed a big bug fix update, and we've gotten that. We've gotten a bunch of cool new animations as well for some of the dinosaurs, and something I really want to show off, well, once it's no longer nighttime at least. Come on, game. It does actually run a lot smoother now. Well, I say that. It might not look noticeably more smoother, but I believe one of the big things they worked on was trying to decrease CPU usage for the dinosaurs and like their models and animations and whatnot. And I feel like I can notice that the world is performing slightly better. Come on, let me sleep, game. Let me sleep. The sun's basically out of the sky. Let me sleep. But yeah, so like that's cool. But two things, like, well, there would be some cool things to show you. Unfortunately, I don't actually, you know, have those available to me since I don't have those animals. But the two quick things I can show off that are really, really, really cool are what is it? It's the Gallimimus and the Diplodocus. But yeah, if we quickly look at our galleys here, look at that. The herding AI has finally been fixed for the most part, so they no longer clump up together in a corner, and they actually roam around their enclosures. So they can finally make use of this exhibit we built them, which really makes me happy. I'm very happy about that. And if we quickly run over here, actually, it's a great thing I built the Gallimimus exhibit not too far away from the Diplodocus. You know, it makes this a lot easier, but the Diplodocus, oh, you can see its tail there. They're working, finally. They finally work, so they actually walk around now, and I do believe they have a new feeding animation where when they eat from trees, they'll rear up on their hind legs and whatnot, but yeah. it's weird to see them not sleeping. Oh, yep, there we go. These guys were walking around a bit earlier. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, anyway, that's the main thing I wanted to show you guys. Just cool little bug fix update for fossils and archaeology. And yeah, we did get a bit of progress done on the Dilos, but anyway, I'm gonna get back to, oh, that was weird. There was a weird shadow in my room. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get back to work and hopefully finish up a bit more of this stuff. Okay, so, spent a little bit more time building. Actually, like, so if the mod hadn't updated, this is probably what I would have brought you guys back to. So, you know, like I said, obviously we've expanded the exhibit out to the side. And I've made a realization today. I really did. I made a massive realization, and that is, so I didn't really have that many problems with the bathroom here, even not with the Curie concrete, because I made so much of it for the Raptor house. I was like, you know, I've got tons of it left over, and I didn't have any problems with the restaurant the other episode. This episode, though, I did realize I'm kind of running out of certain resources like iron, so live stream might be happening at some point soon, actually, just where we go mining for a bit, because we need to get more resources going, because I'm kind of running low on some of them. But anyway, yeah, this is what I've added on. So I don't know, it feels weird, because originally I was like, oh yeah, the Dilo exhibit's going to expand that way, but now it's expanded this direction. And on one hand, I really like this. I like the fact it's kind of on both sides. On the other hand, it feels like that's just a completely different exhibit. And also, I don't know, it feels kind of weird because, you know, it's like, this is now a fairly massive build compared to most of the other dinosaurs its size. Well, I guess actually this build's about the same size as the Cerrado exhibit now, maybe a bit smaller. So you know what, maybe it isn't so weird. Maybe I'm just kind of weirded out by it, who knows. But yeah, this is what we have right now. I'm still kind of seeing, like with this side especially, I might knock it back a few blocks just to make it fit in a bit better, but yeah, I actually kind of like this. I think it fits in pretty well overall, and it's a bit interesting. Maybe we even knock the fence over another block or two. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I kind of like this. We could put some cool decorations in. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to be focusing on before we end the episode off. Just throwing in some decor, which was the main thing we really needed for this build to make it really feel a bit more alive. So I'll get some decorations in, make it all look really pretty. Yeah, and then I think we'll be done with it, which is pretty cool. I always like when we finish the dinosaur exhibits off, and I am trying to finish more of our builds off completely and not just leave them hanging around, you know, half finished in the background. Because some people are bringing that up, you know, that is very much a trend with my videos, that we almost finished project. I mean, like here, we almost finished the greenhouse, but we didn't. And we've almost finished a lot of exhibits, but we didn't. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get this one completely done. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. Pretty happy with this overall. One thing I will say is, I think it does kind of make, the way I've done the terrain now though, I probably need to lower that lake down a little bit. But we'll see what I end up doing. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get down to decorating this whole thing, and we'll go from there. So see you guys in a second. All right, we're back, and yeah, okay, I may have lied. I know I said we're gonna try and finish it 100%, so I don't have to come back here anytime soon, but strapped for time, I want to get this episode up before the end of the day, so I got a fair bit done, and I do think it actually looks pretty good now. On this side, obviously I threw in a couple of trees, a big bush, some plants, and on this side, same thing. Threw in some trees, some bushes, a couple of random prehistoric plants. I kind of need to get more of those as well, so we need to get some plant fossils, but yeah, it actually looks so much better than it used to. Like, I mean, I guess that's the thing, it's just throwing in some trees and some like actual vegetation that isn't just grass, you know, you start to get a much nicer looking build. Maybe we'll come back next episode, my bad, and throw in a few more decorations, maybe some fallen logs. I was thinking putting a big fallen, like if you guys saw the Jurassic World Reborn video we did for Dilophosaurus, throwing in something like that, so some big tree stump type thing over there to kind of make this build a bit more interesting. Granted, doing that may also be a reason all my Dilophosaurus would die. although we only have 2 of them. Speaking of which, let's put them in the exhibit. So you can go there, and you will be thrown all the way over in the new section of the exhibit. So that way when I run back out here, I can go and see you. So let's quickly go, go, go up the ladder and over here. And there we go, we got 1 and another. And I really like that. I think that's pretty cool. I also think this, oh, that was another thing I changed. I moved this rock wall back and it looks a lot better now in my opinion. I think that just looks nicer. It's not quite as obstructive of your view, but also serves well to keep the Dilos from escaping. Same with this fence. I actually really like this fence type thing. I basically just stole this from the Smilodon exhibit. I know I showed this off already, but I do really love that. I think that's really cool. And would probably make more sense than what we have over here, but we'll kind of see about that if I decide to change it. I mean, this was a bit of a weird area to build for, and I am still thinking there might again be a future expansion coming to the Dilophosaurus once the Sarcosuchus move on to their new enclosure and they get a new build. In fact, I think once the paleontology update happens and hopefully we get a few more Jurassic animals, what I'm thinking is we may actually just take this river, and since it no longer will be a Sarcosuchus exhibit, like the Dilo exhibit can have a fence coming up here, and then, you know, like with the Gallimimus, you throw a second fence down, throw some stuff in between so, you know, it doesn't look super weird, and then have a herbivore exhibit where, you know, obviously the Therizinosaurus is currently, and have that come down to the river as well, and that could look really cool. So I'm really thinking about doing that. I think that'd be awesome. So yeah, that might be something we do whenever we get more dinosaurs in the mod, so who knows when that'll be. But yeah, I think we should hatch a few more Dilos now. I think we've got space for it now, actually. I mean, the only reason I hatched 2 is because this exhibit wasn't terribly large, but now that we've got all this extra room, you know, why not throw in at least 1 more? So maybe we can do that next episode as well, since I have no idea what I'm doing next video anyway. But yeah, I like them. They're very cute. We definitely need to come back and like look at stuff we've worked on more often than we really do. Especially considering even right now where I'm thinking about doing world tours now, even just every 25 episodes. I mean, that's still like one world tour every 3 months or something. Man, it's so long before I see about 90% of the stuff we've built. You know, because usually we just run past it, and we don't really think too much about it. I also did throw in a bridge support under here. Not really too interesting to look at, though. But yeah, overall, I'm very, like I said last episode, I'm very happy with how this is all starting to come together. I think this central area of the park now is really just, it's coming together wonderfully. Obviously, we have like these buildings we're throwing in now. Obviously, we still got to throw in a few more. I'm thinking we might throw one over here. I think I may have mentioned that already, though. And yeah, it's really just starting to look amazing. So very happy with that. Anyway, I guess I'm kind of rambling, aren't I? Thank you all for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed and are looking forward to whatever we do next episode. Let me know what you guys think of the Dilo exhibit itself. You know, anything you'd suggest we add to it to make it look a little bit better. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed. And until next time, guys, see ya.